Hey everybody, it's Matt here, and this is Tutorial Level. And if you're anything like me, then recently you wanted to get into the Wii U, either because of the cheap Wii U games, the Virtual Console, or to mod the ever-loving hell out of it. So whatever reason why you wanted to get one, you got one, and there were some parental controls on there. And you do not know the seller personally, maybe you didn't even turn it on the second you got it, things got hectic in your life. Whatever the case may be, you have parental controls and you have no way to contact the person who actually put on the parental controls. Heck, maybe that's why they sold it to you. They sold it to you at a discount. So what are you going to do to try to get these parental controls off? Well, today we're going to talk about what you can do. And before we do that though, let's talk about exactly what you need. So you do need an internet connection. You also need the Wii U gamepad and the Wii U itself. Also the ability to turn on the Wii U and turn on the Wii U gamepad. And I am so sorry to say that yes, you really do need the Wii U gamepad. When it comes to any settings on the Wii U, for some reason, Nintendo thought it was a brilliant idea to actually have all of these settings go through the gamepad. I get it to a certain extent, because when it comes to new gimmicks on a console, you do want people to get used to them. But if the gamepad screen doesn't work, you sadly cannot do this. So I would highly suggest buying a new gamepad or going over to a friend's house or someone that you know who has a gamepad, syncing it with your Wii U, and following the rest of the tutorial. So let's get to how you can do this right now. Actually, before we begin, there are two things that I do need to mention. So first things first is that you do need a laptop or a desktop, something that you can use to access the internet, and you don't need to mod your Wii U at all. Nothing hardware, nothing software, none of that at all. You can do this without modding your Wii U at all. So now, let's begin. So first things first, to get your laptop or desktop and go to this website. It will be linked in the description box down below. Once you're on the site, you will see device type, system date, additional data, and inquiry number. Since we're doing this for the Wii U, you have to select, you guessed it, Wii U. So system date is very important and it can mess you up. So don't go to your calendar, either your computer's calendar or your physical calendar. Don't do that. Go to your system. Go to the settings. Through the frickin' gamepad, mind you. You have to look at the settings, go to date, and then find what the date is on your system. Even if you think it is the same date that you are seeing right now on your calendar, I advise you, go to your system. It matters. You might think it's the right date, but for some reason or another, it's actually the wrong date. If it's wrong, don't fix it, just leave it as whatever it is, and you can actually change it and fix it after we take care of this parental control stuff. You don't need to worry about additional data, but when it comes to inquiry number, we actually have to go back to the Wii U gamepad to find out what our number is. So go to Parental Controls, click I forgot or X, and then it will take you to your inquiry number. If it says, hey listen, you have this question, let's say it might be your the name of the city you were born or your pet's first name or something like that, just say that you don't remember that as well so that I can take you to your inquiry number. Now that you know the number, we can go back to the M key generator and put it in here. So the reason why the date is very important is because if the date is wrong, it will give you a different inquiry number. Now click on go and your master key will appear. Da-na-na-na. And now we go back to the gamepad, press A, and then it will prompt you to put in the master key. But we're not done just yet. It doesn't just automatically delete the settings, it assumes that you wanted to get into them to change them around. What you have to do is up here it says delete all settings. Click on that, and that will be able to delete all parental control settings on the console. And you can tell that it's been deleted because once you go back into the parental controls, it asks you to put in a new 4-digit code, basically as if it never even existed in the first place. So now let's jump back to the version of me in front of the green screen. Thankfully, it was not that difficult. It was actually fairly easy once you had the gamepad, which again, real great idea that all the settings go to the gamepad. I'm not upset about it or anything. Don't worry. I'm totally over that. I'm super happy with it. It's not like I bought a gamepad with a Wii U online and the gamepad was broken. I thought, you know what, I'll fix the gamepad. And I couldn't fix the gamepad. Look, it happens. But there were parental controls on that Wii U, so I had to end up buying a Wii U for my friend Anthony, who's on our Those Guys Play channel. If you follow us there, please do. Like and subscribe. We'll have that down in the description box down below. And after doing all of that, you can finally get the parental controls off your Wii U. Not like that happened to me. I mean, it could happen to any of us, though. Any of us who have friends named Anthony. So either way, though, love you all, take care, and tune in next time. So, see ya.